Okay guys, in this video, I'm going to be jumping into the Final Fantasy XIV official forums to see some weird topics being discussed. So right here we have Reaver1236 asking the serious question, why can't we get pregnant in Final Fantasy XIV? I feel like the eternal ceremony is so meaningless. Like, nothing happens after that. If you want to, you may as well never talk to your partner again. Some meaningful things to do as a couple together will be nice, like getting pregnant and having a baby together. We can set up a children corner in the house and have the children playing when we get home after a hard day of slaying monsters. Like, you know, just want to start a family. Peace. 15 people like this. I don't know. This is like... If you're gonna have, like... If you want a family and you want children, can we just keep these things in real life? I don't know if we need to have it in the game. This isn't Second Life. This is Final Fantasy XIV. Renal says, because all that god aura made us sterile. I was a bad child. Fortunately, I've come a long way since then. Now I'm a bad man. What? The Mighty Mollusk says, okay, that's enough internet for tonight. I'm out. True. Maybe you're just shooting blanks. Oh my lord. Nah, I'll have a kid with my eternal bonding partner to get free housing, just like in the real world. Oh wait, ... Oh no. Did they recently remove your shrink wrap? It has to be the single worst suggestion I have ever seen here. You want kids? Leave your house. Adopt. Get a girlfriend/boyfriend and have one. Or if you need one in game, adopt a Lala. I play to escape the real world, not have a million ignored squalling brats running around. Welp, time to abandon thread. In this economy, you must be joking. Sir, this is a video game. If you want kids, put down the controller, turn off the TV, and talk to your IRL wife or significant other. I'm sure with a name like Hunky Beaver, you must be good with the ladies. Wait, his name is Hunky Beaver? Hunky Reaver. He must have changed it. Oh, do I even want to go to the next page? I'm pretty sure Warrior of Light is not anatomically correct down there, so the only way is to gather a large amount of baby expected crystals and pray really hard for a child to appear. On second thought, I wonder if that's what produced Calcabrina. Don't do that. I think you need a reality check. Oh dear, not again. Ew, my warrior of light and I are child-free forever. Your character is male. You can't get pregnant. Oh yeah? You break the news to him. If you give players a choice to get pregnant, you will also have to give the choice of abortion in case they want incoming baby no longer. Are you fine with that? Oh no. Yeah, like, do not bring real life world problems into our video game, man. This is too much. Because it's a game. If you want to get pregnant in a game, there's Sims. True. That's crazy. I was just thinking about how I really want the devs to add in-depth impregnation and breeding features to my favorite MMORPG. I really think it could improve the game if the ability to cream pie your marriage partner was added. Maybe in-depth sex minigames of some kind. I'm fairly certain this is just what the developers are looking to add, so I think we won't have to wait for much longer. If I can't date Thancred, you can't get pregnant. If I can't marry Karina, you can't get pregnant. What the F is even this thread? Gold. I think they should do it. Maybe I can get my fire emblem on and start breeding the greatest warrior ever. I mean, really. Make a whole new race from it. To what could possibly go wrong? I'm just here for the memes, LOL. Start seeing multi-million money-making Californian clinics open up in Eorzea for that sweet, sweet Gil. No protection? No problem. Insert exception for justification. If we do that, can we introduce child support? Planning to leave your kids while you both go out? Nuh-uh. And this is pregnant warrior of light locked out of duties, or does she have to be careful and not stand in AoEs? If it's the latter, I'm afraid many couples would not make it to the finish line. Because you need to go out into the real world and create real relationships for that. Not everything should be simulated. You owe me virtual child support for 300 million gil. Go outside. Step 1, go to Limsa. Step 2, hold hands with someone. Step 3, question mark, question mark, question mark. Step 4, profit. I mean, I'd love that. No! Warrior of Light comes with no eggs. How is a baby formed FF14 edition? In before Ulda Supreme Court jeopardize our right for abortion. Given the amount of times we've been set aflame, struck with lightning, blasted with ice, slashed and bitten by dragons, knocked around by horrors from beyond the rift, and otherwise subjected to all kinds of physical, spiritual, emotional, and etherical abuse, the Warrior of Light is probably sterile as a kitten. There's no need to insult the guy. They're asking a question, wanting to fulfill an MMO wish that's not compatible with this particular game.
Facts, I wanna be M-Preg so bad.
Some of y'all took this bait way too easily. Fan Daniel was right. Fan base, let us get pregnant! Essie, okay, what, weirdos? Let people get pregnant in game. Player gets pregnant, then proceeds to fight the god of darkness. Media. OMG, Essie is promoting putting pregnant people in harm's way. But in all seriousness, why? Finally, the official forum starts asking Square the hard questions. Yes, this is why I come here. Best post I've seen on this forum in weeks. You can very much get pregnant, though the power of imagination and RP, anything is possible. Go out there and get yourself knocked up. This post made me lose my brain cells. Actually, this is huge. I always wanted breastfeeding mechanics, something like DOH wet nurse. I fully realize that this is bait. Truly, I do. But my brother in Heidelin, what are you on about? Why would you ever even want this?
Changed my mind. Metian was right.
Y'all motherfuckers need Dalamud. Forum mods, please lock this. Can we also get an STD debuff when we roam around crystal servers? And guess what? 9 days later, he made another thread. The thread title is, why do we not have nipples? Why? And then he posts right under to like bump it, I guess.
Hee.
Time to report you for the ultra stupid threads. Okay, but why don't we have nipples on male characters? Have you ever thought, huh? Call me stupid when you don't even know. With weak threads like this, you don't deserve nipples. Only the cool kids get nipples. Source, I don't have nipples either. I gotta admit, he makes a fair point. It looks odd on a male here, at least. I like the game without nipples. Have you ever played... Okay. Some of you guys might have played Barbie when you were younger, okay? When you play Barbie, Barbie doesn't have nipples either. I think that's good. Like, Square Enix doesn't want us to think of certain body parts as sexual. So I don't know about you, but I don't need nipples in my video game. Well, sadly, this time I support Skiro's thread. I need nipples for male Rogadin. No nipples for women, no nipples for men. It's only fair. For the same reason we can't get pregnant, obviously. We don't need any of this, guys. What? We can't get pregnant because without nipples, we couldn't feed the babies. I like how both threads just intertwine now. I know the OP is of trollish flavor, but this topic is actually due to some thoughts. In fact, there are nipples on the model, but they are barely noticeable. Hopefully the new texture update in 7.0 will address that. I was always wondering if I was going crazy because I could swear I could see some nipple-like shape on some of the male models. Give them proper nipples, you cowards.
I have nipples, you just can't see them due to my bra.
I know this is just a shit post, but I'll just go along with the charade. Technically, you do have nipples in Highlander and Aura models, from what I've seen at least. They're just not textured / rendered properly. You can really only see them in certain lighting and shadows. As a professional nippleologist, I have studied many nipples near and far, all shapes and sizes, puffy, petite, micro, and pepperoni. Kitty nipple. What the heck? Typically, our nipples match the colors of our lips and anus. Typically. As you can see by looking at my nipples, they share no similarities in color with my lips or anus. They are micro nipples with no color. Rest assured, we have nipples. They're just unnatural nipples. They pointed it out for us. They're like little mosquito bites that are going away. That's enough internet for today. Why do you want them?
Because they are cute and neat.
Believe it or not, this has been discussed here multiple times before. It's just an art thing. Putting too much detail into specific things when the overstyle isn't completely detailed and realistic draws unnecessary attention to them. Nipples never look weird in photographs, but would stand out weirdly in a game where everyone has flawless skin and blurry hair and clothes textures. Sometimes in traditional comic or animation line art, you might see just an incomplete oval outline, which suggests they're there but matches the overall detail of the rest of the art. Here, that compromise is the shape of the model polygons, but without extra detail in the textures. It's even possible / likely at some point in development that an artist on the team has added more detailed nipples only to remove them because they stand out too much. They might even check again when we finally get the model / texture updates in 7.0. That's true. They gotta keep it within the art style. That's a good point. We can't get pregnant. Your previous post, so we don't need nipples. But this topic is actually due to some thoughts. Is it though? The real reason is probably some kind of censorship law in some of the many countries the game is sold in, of course. But that's not as funny. No doubt it would offend a snowflake somewhere. Can't have that.
Because I'd suck on all the male nips.
This is a family-friendly game, and since nipples are considered too sexual, they made us with only a small trace of them, so no nipples for the kiddos to see. I am getting really concerned about these kind of threads here. Are people really wanting to turn this game into another mature with pregnancy, with nipples showing, with ... Anyway, this is a Final Fantasy game. The girls are hot, some men are hot, but in general, no sexual content. See, unless if you want to risk being caught using prohibited stuff here.
Kupo, I have nipples, can you milk me? Our old movie lol Kupo.
What? This is too weird. Does this forum not have moderation? This feels similar to the old League of Legends forums. Well, not that bad. Imagine the outrage when nipples clip through armor. Oh my god. Do you know that we need them? Have you ever seen a pregnant woman in this game or a childbirth? Maybe people are born from eggs in this universe or grown out of the ground like vegetables. You don't know. Maybe we don't have a biological need for them. Because they froze off in Corythus. Nipples are sexual, sorry. I'm glad that's the end of that. But what are your thoughts on all of this crazy stuff? I mean, I think how the nipples are already in the game are perfectly fine. The consensus is that they are there. If you look really, really, really hard, we don't need more detail to them because it would be very distracting and too sexual. I agree. Like, Square Enix doesn't need that. This is a video game. Keep my video game safe and away from that stuff, please. And honestly, like, the pregnant thing, oh man, that's just too weird. I wouldn't even want to dive into that either. Like, actually seeing your warrior of light with a bump and being pregnant, that is just strange. And then while fighting, like, it's just odd. This is gonna be kind of a hot take, but I don't think the game needed to even have the whole wedding thing. I know they added that in because a lot of people wanted it, but you can disagree with that because some people out there definitely love the whole marriage system in the game. I have received so many drama stories because of the whole wedding stuff, so I think like a lot of that drama would have been avoided if there was no weddings in the game. There are some people out there who don't take that stuff seriously, of course, but then of course, unfortunately, there are people who just take the stuff, wedding stuff, very serious, and drama comes out of it. So let me know your thoughts below, and if you enjoy this video, don't forget to leave a like. Bye guys.